Hello friends and adversaries, I'm Casper KZ, and in an effort to add an extra dimension to anyone's image of me, and thus undermine my entire operation, I'm going to discuss things I enjoy, as an unusual but welcome change of pace. Hallucinogenics, rainy days, the colour purple. But also, films I found entertaining which may be considered bad, or what is lazily termed genre. What if pulp, but movies? Or TV shows or video games, whatever I encounter and can recall. Mad Mission, also known as the Aces Go Places film series. Hong Kong action is indisputably the best action because they'll kill a guy. And they'll hold the wide. I think it's broadly known, the notorious conditions of Hong Kong action cinema. Safety precautions are not a super huge priority, and if your shot does not make it into the final product, you do not get paid. But despite these unacceptable working conditions, approximately 200 films were made every 8 minutes in the 70s, 80s, and 90s, resulting in some bonkers bullshit you can only get from across the pond. For me, it's across a pond. Not all of it, or even 90% of it is dubbed, and I'm too blind to read subtitles, which helps curtail my predator confusion and distill my options. So we come to the first 4 Mad Mission films. What if James Bond, but... No, that's pretty much it. The third one is literally called Our Man from Bond Street and features villains from said franchise. The Mad Mission series channels the campy fun of the Roger Moore James Bond, hereafter referred to as The Good Stuff. This series begins in 1982 and Roger Moore portrayed Bond until 85. The first film in the franchise is slightly more typical, though entirely camp, and plays more like a standard pulp drama. Characters don't really matter all that much, and plot is only happening to serve as impetus for really dumb stunts. Fuck yeah! Ha ha! There's physical and domestic violence being committed against women for the purposes of comedy. None of this has aged well. It's brilliant. The second film decides fuck all sensibilities and opens with remote control helicopters transforming into a Sentai robot. It also features a man fighting the mob with a bicycle, any number of life-threatening car stunts that do not make any kind of normative sense, and the villain is cowboy-era Clint Eastwood, because the Bond franchise just apes what is popular at the time, and this is effectively the Bond franchise. Deciding this was not sufficiently ludicrous, however, the third installment does its best to just be litigiously massacred by the Broccoli family. It features a James Bond analog and a Felix Leiter going by the name Tom Collins, who is not introduced until we've already seen Odd Job and Jaws. Literally Jaws, it's Richard Keel. Toshiyuki Sakata having already died at this time. Oh yes, that's right. I Nihongo Oho Nashimasu. This one is my favourite. I feel the series peaks here. Maximum lunacy wrought by Hong Kong's interpretation of America's interpretation of Britain's already hyperbolic espionage pulp. I think we all know that Fleming wrote about what he wanted to do as opposed to what he actually did as a naval intelligence officer or whatever. In Mad Mission 4, You'll Never Die Twice, they dared to ask the question, what if a boat fought a helicopter? Yeah, I think you understand where the movies are coming from and who I am as a person now. I'm the kind of guy who wears something like this. Remember that skyscraper jump from whichever Fast and Furious film? Well, that already happened in this 1980s we don't have enough money to convincingly CG this Hong Kong action film, and is concluded with this nearly seriously injured scene. I think the villain is a Nazi, possibly the same one from Indiana Jones, and he's invented Captain America juice, and then everything and everyone catches fire. I mean, kind of. You know, I'm a little surprised they didn't just set that man on fire. The main actor in this franchise is a man going by the name Sam Hui, who is also known as the father of Canto Pop, because in the 70s he started introducing Western-style music with Cantonese lyrics. So I guess that part of the world was putting pop stars in movies even 40 to 50 years ago. And we've all heard Jackie Chan sing, so I suppose it's a two-way street. Or he learned to do that in Peking opera. So, yeah, you should watch these. They're nuts. I don't know how much you want to embark on that endeavor by yourself, though. I screamed at it with friends. At some point, they bifurcate a car and continue driving it. It's me, Casper KZ, the greatest shirt wearer this side of... the hemisphere. Anywhere? Hawaii. Look at the 1,000 buttons. The sheer dexterity needed to become the regulation amount of beshirted. Why? Anyway, can I deal you in? It was too a good idea to wear a black vest on this black background. Thanks for watching, everybody, those amongst you who give a fuck about this. Now I'm gonna spruik one of my other things. Get ready to see this footage a lot. Very clever, Pegasus! But can you tell me what Pot of Greed does? Yeah, fuck! I think you'll find it's actually not how you see it. Oh, no, wait, fuck!
Infinite power.